Hello, curious women. I'm back today to talk about feeling as if coming out later in life and really connecting to your authentic self is selfish and hurtful to other people, and how this idea can get confused with feelings of connection to oneself, embodiment, really becoming connected and feeling like you can truly be more who you are on a regular basis. Though at the same time, you might be hearing things from people such as your spouse or family members on either side that coming out is selfish. You're being selfish and you are hurting other people. So that is the topic of today. I'm guessing that many of you have heard this. I've heard this from many of you, and I've also experienced being told that I'm selfish and that I'm hurting other people. And coming out later in life is really difficult, and that on top of it being put upon us makes it even more painful and difficult, because the last thing we want to do is hurt our loved ones. And for many of us, we've had some suspicion that we might not be straight for a long time, but we really kept it at bay so that we didn't hurt other people, and so that other people were able to stay as happy as they could be and to enhance other people's well-being and pleasure and contentment, even at the expense of our own. And so coming to a point where you just can't keep it in anymore. You just feel you have to do something about it. Maybe it's that you're starting to have anxiety attacks, maybe panic attacks. Maybe you're starting to show signs of depression because this has been held down for so long. And at a certain point, you just realize, I can't keep this in anymore. I've got to let it out. I've got to come out. I've got to say something to my spouse. I've got to say something to my family members. And one of the feelings that you have is, how can I be so selfish to be putting my sexuality, my identity in this way before other people's happiness, right? So this is really a very difficult place. And for those of you that are there, I just want to hug you all and tell you, I get it. I've been there too. And you will get through this. And I want to offer you one way to think about this. Instead of thinking of it as, I am a selfish human and I'm hurting people, how could I be doing this? I want to offer another framework to think about this, which is, you are in the process of becoming healthy and whole. And in the process of becoming healthy and whole, when those who know us and have loved us for the entirety of our lives only knew us in one way, our health and wholeness to them is very foreign. And it can create some strain and difficulty and confusion on their side, where they don't quite know what's happening and what's going on. And so it can feel selfish, and it can feel like you're not thinking about them, and it can feel like you might even be intentionally hurting them. I want to offer you a framework to think about this for yourself, which is, I'm coming into my own well-being and health. So if there's a way to make that into a daily affirmation for yourself, write it down, put it on your mirror, put it on your screensaver on your phone. I am becoming healthy. in the process of becoming healthy, connected, and whole, after many years of not functioning in that way, our journey to this place is going to leave those people that have been in relation to us all the rest of the time from before feeling like they're being left behind, like they were not told the truth, like they were left out, and like they're not considered, and like they're being left behind. And there is going to be some hurt. But this hurt is not because you're selfish. You are not selfish. You are becoming whole. You are becoming healthy. You are becoming you, authentically you, all of you, without a clear picture of where that's going to go or land, but you just want to be fully you. And that is valid and allowed. And I am here to support you and cheer you on all through the process. So reach out if you need support, you need something answered, you need some help, whatever it is. I am here. Find a community of women that are coming out later in life. There are lots of them now after the pandemic. It's been an influx of women coming out later, really like a tsunami, essentially, of women coming out later and realizing that they just can't pretend anymore. Life is short. We've got one time through. You are not selfish. Keep tuning into yourself. Stay curious. And I look forward to seeing you next time.